In this video, I'm going to show you how I made about $2,000 this week, a little bit less than that. Only trading 4 days. No one traded on Thursday because of Jimmy Carter's birthday. But as you can see here, I'm green every day this week on this Tradeify account. I'm trading a bunch of instant funded accounts with Tradeify. That's what I've made a commitment to start this year. I really like the straight to sim funded accounts. If you haven't tried those yet, I will put a discount code and a link in the description to this video so you can check those out for yourself. Read their FAQs, read their rules. I have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel that'll give you some education on how to trade with Tradeify, how I think you can hopefully take a payout in your first month with a straight to sim funded account. That's what I did back in October. So definitely go watch those other videos on my YouTube channel. But today we're just going to focus on what worked well for me this week. Really, it's all New York VWAP. It's about that simple. 87% trade win rate. As you can see, $1,800 here, 6.54 profit factor. So really good there. Just a really strong start on this account to start the year. So we'll look at today's trade first. As you can see, it's a short position. You can see my entry here with that red arrow. I exited beautifully here as we broke low of day VWAP here and then full out here at initial balance low. Currently, I don't think price has gone much lower today. So my exit was really good at that initial low of day set around 10:10 this morning. That's 10:10 Eastern time. So I'm trading here off of New York VWAP. That's this entry, meaning sellers have shown us they have control this morning. So now I'm thinking, what pullback can I get to get short with a reasonable stop loss so that way I can catch the next leg down back into these lows, like I said. And New York VWAP, as you're going to see in this video, has worked well for me. So today, the stop loss was 20 points because that gave me space for this to play around New York VWAP, play around opening range low, and still keep me in the trade. I knew that if it came back into the opening range, I would not want to be in the trade. That's where this stop loss comes from. And the target is just the equal lows. Why did I close some here? Mainly because I know that it could be bouncy here and I want to make sure I'm taking profits. It's a Friday. I'm up this week. I want to be aggressive in my green. I'm not trying to catch this entire move with one position size. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get into a winner, manage the winner correctly, and then trail myself out of it. I mean, this exit at the bottom down here is really, really good. Now, watch the next trade here. We're going to look at, this is on Wednesday, because again, there was no trading yesterday. This is a break of New York VWAP where we're seeing a strong bottom at opening range low. It's having an issue getting beneath this 59.37 price. It can't stay down there. See that price right here? So since it can't stay there, we're going to trade that New York VWAP break and trade it back to the top of the opening range here, 59.54. And that's why my exit is here. My entry is here. That was a really quick trade. And the entire day actually looked like this, where that first trade I just showed you was here. And I did it again later from about 10:45 into 11 o'clock. And you can see similar, right? I'm playing off of New York VWAP on all the trades this week. So I'm entering on New York VWAP with a direction I think it's going to continue to move. On Wednesday here, it was to the upside. So I made money long at 44. So I tried longs again around 59.40. I'm looking at those prices over here. So then here, the stop was down at structure. And this trade worked nicely, traded into those even highs because I saw all the rejection in here at like 50, 59.50. So I closed here. As you can see, my two exit arrows there. This red dot is cool. Red dot cool. This red dot is cool. It's helpful. So last thing we'll go over is Tuesday's trades. Again, off of New York VWAP. Before the 10 a.m. news, made some money, really was a small win, break even kind of thing, like $60, nothing crazy. Stopped out in profit on that because once it started to move, my entry was on New York VWAP. I locked my stop because we had 10 a.m. news coming. And I knew that this 10 a.m. news could move us either up or down. But notice how I don't just jump into it and chase it. I wait for the pullback. I got short right off of New York VWAP, and this ends up being a really nice trade, trading it right back down into those equal lows. You can see the entry and the exit there. So I just wanted you to see that these trades this week are pretty similar, right? Playing off of New York VWAP when I'm reading what has price told me it's doing today. Not what do I think it's going to do. What has it told me it's going? What has it told me it's done so I can then determine what it should continue to do? God, that was difficult to say. Fuck, it's Friday. I'm making this video at 2 o'clock. I'm already ready to clock out. Somebody just get me a fucking beer. Hey? But anyway, I think that's good for today. So you see the bounces, you see the week. Tradeify instant funded accounts are doing really hot. There's a lot of exciting things coming this year, everybody. I've got a lot of exciting things. So do me a favor, just make sure you're subscribed. You can check out Tradeify. You can always support me with the affiliate links that we promote, but just make sure you're subscribed. I don't want you to miss any of the exciting stuff that I've got cooking. And of course, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our day trading show podcasts. Those go live every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. We used to watch cartoons, right, boys, back in the days on Saturday mornings. Now we watch the day trading show on Saturday mornings. So get ready for that. I've got a good one coming this week with the guy that wrote this book right here. So Check that out. And I will see you guys all on ASFX TV on Monday morning.